Alrighty, folks. Well, good evening and welcome to yet another stream of our Out of the Abyss. I'm your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by all of our wonderful players this evening.
And
Hi,
boy, are
that's
we
us.
feeling wonderful.
Hey, there we are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we're
are
here.
there, and everywhere you are, I'm right behind you. I mean,
Frightening.
yeah. But speaking of frightening, folks, don't forget you can shoo away the fear with penguin points. If you're watching live, you can use those penguin points, which are the channel points, to actually influence the game at hand as it's happening, giving little buffs and boons to the player characters in real time.
That's what cool people do.
That is what cool people do. If you don't spend your penguin points and you just hoard them, you're not cool,
And you end up on the naughty list.
and you end up on the
Yes.
naughty list.
And much like Steven, Santa Claus is always watching.
Santa Claus is always watching. That's right. Speaking of Santa
He's
Claus
behind you,
always
too.
watching, does anyone know why Santa only brought the letter E, a present, and none of the other letters?
Did you not print out?
Bring over the disconnect button. Go ahead.
All right. Because none of the other, well, all of the other letters were not E.
That's gold.
We were talking about the naughty list earlier, so
Oh,
that's
so
just.
good.
Anyways, folks, if you like jokes like that, don't worry. That's the only one we're gonna hear tonight.
You dropped them to the bottom.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
That's all we get.
But also, if you like the maps you're seeing instead of the jokes you're hearing, go check out the Patreon over at Patreon dungeon.mister. You'll find links anywhere this video is posted or etc. etc. So check them out if you like them. Amazing maps for sure indeed.
They are.
Well, speaking of these amazing maps, we left off last time still on one of these maps. So let's talk about where we're at, why we're at, and who we're at. Because it's been a minute. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. So let's get this whole ball on the road, the show rolling, if you will. Last time, several weeks ago, working hard to get some of these purple worm eggs, your progress was interrupted by the nuisance of giant spiders, which themselves were quite easily dealt with. Unfortunately, these spiders were only the start, as the noise of battle attracted not one, not two, but three fully grown purple worms to your location for food. That's you guys. You guys were the food. Fortunately, though, you actually handled yourselves pretty well. Albeit a few of you did end up getting swallowed at one point or another in the process of battling these trio of massive purple worms. But in the end, you were victorious against them. And not only that, free here to gather any and all of the eggs that you could carry, as well as harvesting purple worm poison. However, as you were harvesting the natural resources to be had, you were seen by an arriving company of drow. These drow actually recognized the drow who was with you, who you had rescued previously, or at least had in your company, Han Helen. As the leader of this troop that arrived was actually her mother, who she had thought perished against a purple worm some time ago. Hostilities were put aside. Han's mother actually kind of thanked you and promised to repay the debt owed by saving her daughter and treating her well enough for surface dwellers. And so these drow said they were heading back to Menzo Berenson. They took their leave without much ado, aside from snagging a few eggs of their own. And that is essentially where we're going to pick up. You guys are in the massive nursery, a couple of eggs in hand, I believe. I think the Shield Guardian has one, and I don't remember. I think there were some that were dropped by the goat,
Yep.
as you're probably summoning him back.
Yeah.
All right.
And have him carry 2. Since I can't ride him.
Can absolutely carry 2 on Billy the goat. Wait, what's his Fergus?
Fergus.
As we are in the depths of this worm nursery, Callan spends some time resummoning Fergus as the gates of the dwarven heavens open up. Majestic steed spills forth. What are you guys up to?
We need to find
What-
a way out.
Yeah,
Back.
what did they tell us about a
Don't
way out?
follow them.
Yeah,
Don't
I
follow.
remember-
They said
remember
don't
that part.
follow them.
Right.
Yep.
And we gotta find some beholder down here as well. Over here.
Well, do we want to drop
We
off
were taking
the
the
eggs
egg.
first and then come back to get the beholder? We don't want to risk these eggs.
Yeah, I probably should go back, give him the eggs, and then come
Sure.
back to get the beholder. We don't
Yeah.
even know where the beholder is. Exactly.
Right.
If I could smash
So-
the eggs.
The plan is to scramble back to the tower with the eggs.
Right. All right. That sounds good. Which way?
Or when we came.
I thought it was
Caved in, right?
It was caved in.
Oh, this was caved in right there?
Yes, that is how you entered into the space because the area you were traveling in caved in. Some of you fell down, the others caught yourselves before falling. Gracefully.
Mhm.
I do have the earth elemental. I could possibly clear a path. I don't know how long it would take. How much tonnage of stone? I'll send the earth elemental to go invest the rockfall.
Oh, don't we
It
have
can, it
rope?
can burrow through. Like, it's not necessarily hard rock. It would take some time, but there are some
Fun guy,
things
can you do
that
the bat thing again?
That's still out.
Maybe
Yeah,
That's
that's
still-
still down.
Yeah.
Find us
Down
a
here.
path.
I
just
can. He can send the bat on one path on our best light, so I can send my owl on the other path.
Couldn't we simply go back the way we came?
the way
That's
that
what
is
caved
caved
in.
in?
The caved in.
Yes.
If we remove the rubble, I'm sure we can.
We'd have to climb up, but yeah.
Which was the way that they said that we weren't allowed to go?
They just
So
said don't
down
follow
south.
them. They didn't necessarily say don't
The
go
way
the
they
same
went.
direction we went, but they just said don't follow them.
Well, that obviously leads.
There's probably a way out past one of these ways.
There are cave entrances or exits north, south, and east of this massive cavern. Fun guy points south a little ways into darkness.
Well,
But
I
I
will
mean-
say we obviously want to put some distance between us in this room, but we should take a rest once we're somewhere more secure. I don't know about the rest of you all, but I could use it before we encounter anything else.
I could use a little bit of a rest. Getting swallowed by one of them purple worms is not taken lightly. And dogs.
Oh god, I hear them.
The
Yeah,
worms,
here they come.
the worms are coming. They sound eerily like surface dogs.
Yags.
Dusk, you're thinking, go back the way we came. I heard you mention rope.
Well, some of us did jump down a hole, which the others of you fell
Mhm.
through, which would indicate we could be able to go back up from where we fell.
It is like a maze down here. Might not be a bad idea to attempt to retrace our steps.
I am not opposed. Let's go take a look at the wreckage. And I think it's over here, so I'll head over there with the Earth Elemental, and
Sure.
I'll use my Stone Cutting to kind of determine how thick the rubble is.
It's more than just rubble. I will say
It's like-
a cursory glance with your stone cutting. It is thick, heavy stone that is crumbled. The essentially old worm tunnel has failed. It's at least like I'd say, I don't know, 50 feet thick.
Right, we're not going back that way then. It'd take weeks to excavate. So that answers that.
We're gonna send Bartok down these passageways this way. We can wait till he comes back, lets me know which ways, what's down them. I'll probably go further than I can warg into him, but I'll let him just
Which
go
side?
on his own.
Which side is he going?
He's gonna go that way.
All right, then I'll send my
yeah.
owl the other way.
All right.
And look through his eyes as far as I can.
Absolutely. I would like each of you to give me perception checks with your beasts as you head down the tunnels southward. As you do head south, there is a massive... This chamber to the south of you is at least 60 feet high and is covered in several strings of what looked to be the same substance that had made up the nursery. Massive strands. Only these are stretching wall to wall. There is always this low hum within this chamber. As you head southward, I would say Casmus, kind of looking through your owl's eyes, would see what looks to be very, very dim phosphorescent lighting clinging to the walls of this high cavern. What look to be some matted furs and actual massive matted furs. Skins of long dead, almost rotten animals piling the northern side of that cave to the southeast. Whereas fungi, heading to the southwest, you would spy what looks to be a 80-foot tall cliff heading out of this area. And there would be a few bits of mushrooms fitting about the space, but there is a high tunnel which looks to be made by a worm some time ago.
Did you find a way out, lad?
I think we found a way out, but it's kind of down. We're gonna have to climb
It's
down. Oh, sorry. I thought you said it was a cliff. We gotta climb up to get out.
How tall?
About 80 feet up.
Oh, great. Okay.
All right. Well, the elemental can carry us one at a time. I still have a bit of time on it before I have to send it back to the plane of Earth.
And on this side, if he goes, there's just piles of animals. There's not like another entrance. If the owl just keeps going under.
It looks to be matted furs, as if like with a 24 perception. It. I guess do you have sight with your? I'll give you sight with your owl. There you go. You can see with your owl now.
Okay, so there's no exit. That's what I was
It
asking.
does look to be bedding of some sort.
All right. Well,
There's some
there's
stuff.
no exit, so we have to go on the other side. Let's go climb a cliffside, I suppose.
All right. All right, let's go that way then. I think there's no better one. Anyone opposed? If not, I can have the elemental fairy one person up at a time.
Or, yeah, I mean we got rope.
Well, if you feel like climbing.
I mean, it'd be easier. Probably not too long for the elemental, so probably easier for us to start climbing and.
All right, I'll take a rope up then with me. And I'll go to the edge of that cliff over there and
Over where?
ride the earth up. Where's he at? Where's this?
They're
Which
looking.
tunnel?
They're looking down the southern tunnel.
Down to the south?
Yes.
All right, I'll head that way with Fergus and
And what is everyone
The
else doing
element.
in this time?
Feel like I would be like pestering the guardian not to crush the eggs.
Yeah, it's just holding them gently.
hmm,
Does it
Until-
have
until-
one or two?
He has
Wait,
two.
how are we getting the guardian? Elemental able to ferry the guardian?
that I don't know. That would be a Steven question.
We'll
Mr.
find out
DM,
when we
is-
get there. I'm not saying no. We'll find out when we
Otherwise,
get there. Is what I'm going
we'll
to
be
say.
hoisting it up.
And don't forget
all right.
that you guys can't control those fairy firelights. If you wanted to move them about, you absolutely can.
Right, so that's the cliff edge there.
No, these are not the cliff edge. This is a chamber, a massive chamber, at least 80 feet high. There are some salival strands. As fungi enters into this room, I would like a
Right.
stealth check, please.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Do you remember what we were told about these large chambers with the strands?
You were told something.
Very silent. Yeah.
Yeah, fungi just kind of wanders through. There are some of these strands are about 2 feet thick, dangling some 50 feet above the floor here.
Right, spiders.
Oh, these
No.
are salival strands.
These are kind of like sounding chambers the worms use.
As Callan is in here and says the word, not even loudly, spiders. You hear this low hum, this just vibrating, and the subtle movement of these strands picking up every little vibration, echoing into the big egg chamber. The bat would be deafened from where it's at in this moment and essentially blinded for a brief period of time. This is a very loud echo chamber.
I'm going to step out of said echo chamber as quietly as I can.
Give me a stealth check.
You got it. I'm good at these.
I'd like one for the Earth Elemental and Fergus too.
That's fair. Hey.
Hey, you are
Hey.
good at this.
Clomp, clomp, clomp.
Yeah. And
There is another subtle vibration. As you step back into this main chamber here.
mean, that is a way out. Sorry, 1 second, guys.
What are the rest of you guys doing? As
All right, so we saw bedding down the other path, and we didn't explore. What was it, north?
Explore north. I mean, we could go check north. Okay, I can send the owl.
And maybe we back away from this entrance a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna really carefully start backing up then.
all right, give me another stealth check as you cross through this echo chamber.
I should check the Puafui or whatever is that. Does it give me advantage on these checks or
Against sound. Or not against sound, against sight.
Against sight.
Sight,
Yeah.
The boots of Elvenkind are sound. Cloak is sight. So 13. Hear this faint humming.
I'm hoping that
But nothing happens.
going Bartok to try and get back over here.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for the animals. They're small enough that it won't affect.
I mean, they're also flying. They're probably not doing too much noise.
Well, these echo chambers do pick up on subtle vibrations.
The bat sounds like an F-16.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Full afterburner.
All right, so
Well,
Check out what's north.
let's
does
go
anybody know
north.
silence? No. Oh, we're checking.
What was that?
Let's gonna go.
Does anyone know silence?
Hmm.
No, I'm afraid not.
Nobody's ever heard the phrase.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna go all the way up north and send the owl as far as it can up there. Up north.
All right. Heading into the northern area. You would see what looks to be another echo chamber.
And exit or
There
multiple?
are two possible exits out of this echo chamber. This one is not identical, but it seems to serve the same function, picking up subtle vibrations of your silent hunting owl's wings. Which, to be fair, your owl is silent as shit, so... You know, everyone
Yeah,
knows
he's-
how owls fly. You don't hear that shit.
Right. So he
there-
probably would.
there are
he would,
two
He wouldn't
paths.
yell. He would motion for motion to the others down there that there's two paths. He wouldn't yell in case they pick up a vibration in this big room.
I would say give me another perception check with your owl.
But the owl. How much does he? Oh, not one.
Oh man, there's it's caves in here. There's
doesn't
definitely
see as
a
well.
cave. There is no light to be had. And I will see in the dark, so he can see the curvature of the walls, but that's about it. But it is another echo chamber.
All right. So we have to decide.
There-
North
there is
or south?
also an east direction.
Bum, bum, bum.
Well, I got Bartok back. I can send him to go check out the east.
Bartok it up. Let's check out the east. Fully survey our surroundings before we decide how to die.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a choose your adventure. I mean, that's essentially what D&D is, anyways.
Yeah.
Choose your death adventure.
Yeah.
Send him down.
Absolutely. So first thing you would note is there is a massive chasm that goes down a good ways. Unsure But this does kind of split the chamber from north to south there.
Yeah.
To the east of here, I'd also say the chasm is probably 10 to 15 feet wide, so it's not super impassable, but definitely doesn't see the bottom. And it does kind of have a slope to it. Give me a perception check with Bartok. You start flitting over the cavern. The chasm. Hey, with a 20. To the north, there's a small passage. You can see the faint bit of webbing. And hear the chittering of spiders. To the east, through a small passage, nearly collapsed area where a worm might have traveled through at one point, but wouldn't be able to fit a worm at this point. Looks to be another echo chamber.
All right. Well, more loud places one way, spiders another way. Take a chance with spiders.
Well, to the east appears to be opposite of the direction we need to go. At least initially.
I send him further down to the east to see if there's. I think he'll be out of ward range, but see if he can go and come back and relay to me.
Looks like a narrow tunnel through the echo chamber. He'll fly around. Tunnel leads out of the area. There's a crumbled area to the south. One of which is actually an open tunnel that one of the worms had just made. And he'll fly back and let you know that there is an exit out. Also of note, one of the worms did make this tunnel here.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. We did have.
But it leads directly to an echo chamber.
Well, so another echo chamber that direction. Maybe we just gotta make a beeline for it and just get us out as fast as we can, hoping for something catches up to us.
You want to just rush it?
It seems like not great options all the way around, so.
They're all bad.
Yeah, I guess we just run.
Either way, you're going through an echo chamber.
Yeah,
Seems that way.
exactly.
But you said to the east, the tunnel that goes north from that offshoot, there was
Not an echo
exit.
chamber. No exit. There
Not
was spiders. No exit seen. Not to say there isn't one, but spiders.
Where was the exit one? I heard you say exit, but I was
Great
lost in my compass
To
navigation.
the east, and so you definitely have kind of found, through Bartok's eyes, an exit to the far east, over here somewhere, and an exit to the southwest, up the cliff.
Gotcha. Okay. Anybody got a coin?
But you also don't know where the north extends, and you don't know what's beyond the spooters.
Yeah. He's definitely gonna go out in range, but we're gonna try to get EL to go check on that side, but he's definitely gonna go out of range, so I
Sure.
won't be able to see.
I would like for you to tell me how your owl. Does he have a name?
Nope.
All right.
He's never named them, and I don't think
His name
that's
is
what's the name.
Owl. Yeah.
Lee.
Which way is he going? To the right or to the southeast? There are
Right
two.
there.
There are two tunnels.
Right there, this one where I'm
Okay.
the north.
I would like for
Northmost.
you to tell me how he is traveling as he enters this chamber.
I mean, he's flying around. Not really can tell you much more than he's gonna fly around. He's
Alrighty.
not gonna land anywhere.
Give me a perception
He's gonna
check
stay in the
with
air.
your owl as he flies into this chamber with several columns, stalactites, stalagmites.
11.
Can plainly see dozens and dozens of bats in this chamber. And there's a passage going south. There is also piled on the bottom of this chamber precious bat guano.
Yeah.
Great. We have echo chambers. We have spiders. We got bat shit.
And we have bats. Yeah.
But it does go south towards another chamber. Looks like it kind of reconnects with the western chamber in the same fashion.
Do we have any general idea of the direction we need to head to get back out of here, or possibly get back to up to where we were? Would it be south?
It would probably be honestly east, but with the worm tunnels, they don't make beelines usually. They're
Right.
curving, so it takes a little bit of navigation to do so. But as long as you keep track of the curves, you'll be able to find your way from any tunnel. They usually interconnect with something at some point.
And out of curiosity, how long are those giant purple worm carcasses?
I would say 60 feet long.
Okay.
70.
Works for me.
I'm going to Google it.
Googs it.
80 feet long usually.
That's
But reports of their size do vary. Some sources state they can be up to 140 to 150 feet long. Others describe them as being 70 feet long and 10 feet wide.
in other words, they're gigantic.
Some would say we're going to go with the average here. These are 80 feet long.
80 feet long. Wow. Think we could move them?
No.
Damn.
We're not that powerful. I don't think we are.
Yeah, we got a couple big guys. We can't just drag one of their carcasses around over top of the chasm.
Are you trying to
think of what we call it?
Oh.
Yeah, make a giant worm bridge. Purple worm bridge.
Sure. I mean, I'm not saying no. Yeah, but maybe. I will
You
also
already
s-
said
I
no.
will-
You
I
already
will also
shot me
s-
down. You broke my heart.
I mean, I didn't know how long you were trying to.
I think the issue would be once you got it to the chasm, hurling it across to create the bridge.
Yes, agreed.
They
That's why
typically weigh around 40,000 pounds.
Okay, so yeah, we're not moving.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
forget
no.
about
Jesus
it.
Christ, 40,000.
Forget about it.
Welcome to D&D, where numbers don't matter. We just make shit up.
well,
40,000
if you think about it,
pounds.
like it's pure like heavy bone and bile, and it's thick. It can eat through rock, and it looks like that, and it's 80 feet long.
Mm.
Even all of us together, we would be able to move that.
Yeah, no. All right, regardless. I vote that we head east and the non-spider direction, non-echo chamber direction.
Well, there's either the spider
Okay.
direction or the echo chamber direction. There's
Which-
also a
which one
chasm,
was-
which you don't know how far down it goes.
Yeah, but you said it was only, what, like 10, 15 feet wide?
It's about 10, 15 feet wide. Yeah. 10 feet at its shortest, 15 at its, maybe 20 at its longest.
I mean, both the animals can see the dark, so they can maybe try to just fly down a little bit too.
Fly down where?
On the chasm?
Down the
The
chasm, absolutely. Which of your beasts is going to fly down the chasm?
I mean,
Are they
I
both
can
going to
get
go? Or are
the
they having a
elemental.
little doggy date? I don't know what you would call a bat owl date.
Move
A,
down there.
a bowel date, or a at
Yes.
out
We're gonna head down, bowel in the bowels.
Bowel.
having a little bowel date.
All right, send them down.
Absolutely, as the pair delve
Yeah.
into this chasm. It is angular, going underneath what is possibly the echo chamber in the space. I would like both of them to give me perception checks. I would also like for both of them to give me stealth checks.
Oh, for God's sakes. He doesn't see anything, but let's see if he gets seen. Stealth.
Oof.
Oof.
Here comes the webs.
Well, the chasm goes down about 70 or so feet. Actually, let me double check. I could be lying. I don't want to be a liar to you. Nobody likes liars. It's 200 feet deep. So falling
Oof.
down it would be unfun. However, at the bottom, there appears to be a viscous slop. I would say the bat, or not the bat, the bat would also notice down here a pair of skeletal remains. And near it looks to be a pair of mining picks and some other sloppy gear. It's hard to make out. The worms are back.
Damn dirty worms.
I'm back as well. Sorry about that all.
You're good. But you do see a couple of skeletal remains down there at the bottom of this 200-foot chasm.
So we just need to not fall. It's 10
All right,
feet
so
wide
we
at its smallest distance, right? Some of us can jump that. How tall are our big guys? Fergus could also probably shuttle people.
Fergus
we
can
figure this
fly.
out. Yeah. Yezebo, do you still have levitate, or did you use yours like I used mine?
I don't have levitate.
Okay.
I think
I'm,
I've
just
got,
looking, I'm looking in my book as I
She
like.
does not have drow high magic like you do.
I thought she had levitate at one point, though. I thought we both did. I could be mistaken. Maybe that
Oh,
was
is
I've
that
got
a
like
different
some kind
beat?
of
That's the old feed.
disc.
I'll let him keep it
You can
because
create.
it's key to his character.
Right, but I didn't know if there was a new one.
There was
I haven't
not.
looked at-
I don't have. I have Nope, that won't work.
It might.
Oh,
Don't you have
Let's see.
that door thing?
I have a door that.
Can you
I
just
mean, I
open
got
that
the
up and we
chat.
all go
Very good
through
door.
and go back to where we need to and be done with the chasm spider worm cave? Is that how that works?
No, not at all.
All right, it's worth a shot.
I get out my book and I start explaining to him all the ways that.
Otherwise, it can get
And you
across.
see here, this only transports one other person with me,
Mhm.
and and she goes on and on.
She goes on really excitedly, and he's just like, "What a
Mhm.
nerd!" But we are
Yeah.
friends, so he like plays along, like, oh, interesting. Yes, I
Right.
recognize some of these words.
You found a way out? Need to be flown across the hair?
Or jump
Uh,
across, yeah,
or jump across. And how tall are our big guys?
Tall enough.
Great, tall enough.
The shield guardian could honestly make a bridge if you really wanted to try it.
That's what I was going for. Either him or the Earth Elemental, since the Shield Guardian has.
I would say through all
eggs.
these shenanigans, the Earth Elemental will probably be gone at this point.
Son of a bitch.
The shield guardian's still there though, carrying 2 eggs,
Right.
holding them gingerly, and its massive
I mean,
metal.
if
hands.
he makes a bridge, I could probably take the eggs, Misty step across.
He's walking over.
So that the eggs don't get destroyed as he makes himself as a bridge.
Yeah, I'm sure he's just. I mean, we could just tell the guy like, "Hey, man, set those down first."
Right.
I
And
think he's
then-
gonna like walk up to the edge with both eggs and just fall face first, and
Yeah,
just whatever
and
happens.
I just hand
then
them to us, and one of us carries the eggs over. That's
Yeah.
fine.
then Isabeau could probably
Probably
use the
stealth.
door to teleport herself and him across after everyone's
Right.
across.
I can just have Fergus fly everyone across. It's not a
I
big deal.
would like for both Chasmus and Fungi to give me intelligence checks.
Oh,
Intelligence check.
You guys are smart.
it's never a save.
Okay.
Big difference.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a chasm. I don't know what you're doing about it. Spider webs kind of dangling here and there.
Mhm.
Anyone have any other ideas? We got to get the fuck out of here.
I mean,
No.
like I said, I don't know about anyone else, but I can just Misty step across.
I can take
Can
one
you-
person.
You can take the shield guardian across, and I can just fly everybody. Take the eggs with you. Here's a couple. I'll get them off of Fergus, and I'll just fly across on Fergus. Send him back. Ferry the next person. It's really easy. I think we're making a bigger deal of it than we need to.
Yep.
Fair enough. There
All
we
right.
go.
I'm just gonna go across and Misty step across.
All right.
Um,
So who's going first? I would like to play. Give me the play-by-play.
I'll hand the 2 eggs off of Fergus to Casmus.
All right.
Here we go,
Chasmus, you're holding 2 eggs.
All right, and then like I said, he's gonna Misty step across. Yeah.
Oh, bunny.
Want me to roll anything or?
Nah, you missed. You step across.
Okay, there we go.
Yep, you're there, holding 2 eggs.
All right. Isabel, are you doing the guardian thing so that it doesn't have any chance of falling?
Yeah, and I'll. Well. Reading.
What are you reading?
Is the guardian a creature?
It is a creature.
All right, then we're dimension dooring.
What does this look like?
It definitely looks like a wooden door to a bookshop with a little sign on the outside of it, and it says Yezebo's store. And I just open it and it creaks, and then the other side opens over near, Casmus.
That's cool.
As
That was
you
cool.
step forward across the chasm next to Casmus.
All right. Make some room. We've got to have Fergus fly people over.
Not on top of me.
Right on top. As Callan, you start to approach Yezebo, you start to head north. The clink clink of your massive shield guardian.
Mm-hmm.
You got a pretty high passive perception. You can hear the telltale sign, classic skittering of spooters.
Oh no.
But not only that, you can hear this little warbling, strange, shifting, almost a magical phenomena. as you can kind of make out what looks to be 4 massive spiders crawling, creeping towards you in the same fashion. Actually, different fashion. You see a jolt of ethereal webbing stretch across you as a massive spider, green and teal, dozens of eyes, rips open a web-like portal and steps out
Oh God.
to bite you.
Uh,
We'll say, go ahead and give me a perception check. We're just gonna see if it gets the jump on you or not.
We got spiders with portals now?
Yeah,
We got like a Doctor
a
Strange
phase,
spider?
yeah,
a phase
yeah,
spider.
a phase spider.
It's a big one.
Oh, of course, a phase spider. How could I have forgotten? That's a thing.
You guys have fought these before.
Yeah, we did fight
Jesus,
that
you have.
before.
You remember with red shirt time? Yesbo, give me a perception check real quick, just to see if they have a jump on you. Yesbo?
It's coming.
Yezza, no! With a 19. No, we're just rolling straight initiative, folks. As it appears,
Yeah, right.
it does not get the jump. You sense the spider, your spider senses tingling?
It doesn't matter.
Did I use that right?
Tingles.
And don't forget, those of you within 30 feet of Callan do have advantage on this roll.
Change it back to the original.
Please do.
Dusk is going to utilize his uncanny metabolism.
Absolutely, as you should. Excellent. Roll with disadvantage on that spooter. Crazy. With that, Weller, you're up first
Yeah.
as you see the spider just teleport across the way. I love how all of your melee combatants are on this side.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I rolled for two of you guys to be able to cross, so that's the way
Love
this
that.
goes. As you know what? As on the nose as it is, we're gonna play the song "Crossing the Chasm."
Womp womp.
That's the name. That's the name of the song.
Mhm.
It's thematic, y'all. Weller, you're up.
Let's see. Yeah, where is Weller? Let's get this out of the way.
Weller.
I mean, best I can do is get up to here so that I can at least see what in the hell's going on.
You see a big old spooter.
Yep. And that is.
Just don't throw anything you're afraid to lose.
I mean, to be fair, the chasm's only 200. You've seen the bottom. There's a bunch of sludge at the bottom, and some bodies.
We got things that could probably go and like back up, but still 200 feet down.
Man,
You gotta count that as
After-
climbing like crazy.
that last combat encounter, I don't think I've got.
Well, show me what you got.
That's what I'm looking to. I've used Dancing Lights, I used Levitate, I used Fairy Fire. So I don't have anything there. I don't want to throw my hammer. I've used my 30 movement. I've got no superiority die.
Got javelins.
So do I still have javelins?
I don't know. They're in your attacks.
Yeah, don't. Sure. I know at one point I did, but I don't see them.
You have 2
Sure, I'll throw it.
javelins.
I'll throw a javelin.
Oh, yeah, throw a javelin. You throw it at the big old teal spooter that just ripped open a webby door in space.
Yep. Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Give me that javelin. With a 12, javelin promptly goes flying into the bottom of the chasm. Actually, you know what? Roll me a d20. I'm going to say on a 10 or lower, it goes into the chasm. On a higher, it doesn't. Goes into the chasm. You've got one javelin. Unless you want to go fetch it. Yep, that is true.
Nope. I'm good. But I will give me 1 second trying to find what it says. Bonus action, know your enemy. Might as well just go ahead and burn that with a bonus action.
What does that do? Tell us about that. What's that like?
That I'm stalling for time because I have to scroll back down to my sheet where I just checked it off. It basically tells me about any vulnerabilities that it has. There it is. As a bonus action, you can just certain strengths and weaknesses of a creature you can see within 30 feet of yourself.
All right. What I would like for you to do, we're going to take this a step further. Give me a nature check.
Ooh, nature. All right.
Hey, with a 16. You've heard of these dastardly creatures. These are phase spiders. This one seems to be bigger. Phase spiders are known to be able to walk on webs with ease, as well as climbing any surface along ceilings and walls. But what's most feared of the phase spiders, A, they can see into the ethereal plane, and B, they can jaunt to and from the ethereal plane at will, at a moment's notice, disappearing, reappearing. Hard to tell where these creatures will strike next. They have no known weaknesses, vulnerabilities, resistances, or immunities. Also, they are not immune to any conditions. They are animals, if very monstrous and evolved? I don't know.
Okay, so no immunities, no resistance to anything.
Correct.
Gotcha. All right.
But they can go to
Well,
and from the
that's-
ethereal at a moment's notice.
So can Yezebo, just through a door.
Also,
And
with that 16,
Yeah.
I'm going to say, you know, their poison is known to paralyze.
I really thought you were just going to say they're poison. I was like, yeah, all right. I figured they were poison.
Also,
Is known to be paralytic. Paralytic poison.
All right, Dusk, I gave you enough time to come up with your brilliant combat plan. That'll be the end of my turn.
Dusk, what are you doing? Tell us about this brilliant combat plan you have in motion.
Dusk saunters forward, and although this all happens in the course of a mere 6 seconds,
Yeah.
he looks over at Weller and says, and kind of nods his head over the chasm, and says, "Let's go." You ready, Weller?
Let's go.
All right. Bonus action: Step of the Wind.
There we go.
I double my jump, so that means I have 30 feet of jumping.
Yep, where are you going?
So grabbing Weller,
Grabbing Weller.
and we are
Jumping straight into the chasm.
Straight down.
Absolutely.
You can make it to the bottom this
Um,
round if you want. Just throwing it out there.
Shield Guardian, there isn't that much room over there, unfortunately.
No, but it's a good space to put a tank. So Shield Guardian isn't a great space where it's at.
So that is an adjacent square. Ow, that could hurt though.
Yes.
Okay, so Dusk just like grabs Weller. And as he grabs him, it's almost like a trust fall. The two of them begin to fall backwards. And then Dusk braces his feet and Tigger style coils his tail. And y'all go springing across the chasm. So I have plenty of space.
Yeah, you can
Alright.
depending on which side you want to. Do you want to go next to Yezebo?
Yeah.
Yezebo, I don't know where you would put Weller down.
Yeah, so could I drop Weller? Well, see, if I move up
Yeah.
to here.
Let's finish that sentence. Where are you dropping Weller?
In the chasm.
So,
Where is here?
oh crap, we got this problem again.
Every time.
Damn it. So Dusk goes to the edge of the chasm and coils them across. As he's flying over, he wants to drop Weller to the left of Isabeau and then land in the square right next to the shield guardian to the right, although it would be on some rubble.
I'm gonna call for acrobatics check.
Okay.
Got a nail that one.
Nice knowing you, Weller.
Hey, if you drop me on the face spider, I will try to ride him like a bucking bronco.
That is absolutely what's gonna happen if you fail.
Sweet.
That would be awesome.
I've got rope.
$21.
With a 21, yes, you spring across, dropping Weller off as you land over here. And with your step of the wind, the spider doesn't even have time to react as you cross away from its threatened space. Also notably, the Shield Guardian is carrying 2 of these eggs. Casmus is carrying the other 2. These are massive eggs. Anything else for Dusk?
Possibly. Can I fit in that space directly to the right of Isabeau?
Let's see if you can move your token there.
I'm refreshing because this
Fair
is
enough.
2 movement.
Yes, you absolutely
beginning
can
for
move
us.
there if you'd like.
Okay. So Dusk lands and then he steps back towards the phase spider and swings out with Dawn because what I just did actually was only a bonus action.
Swing out with the Dawn Blade.
All right, I'm back up.
Back up and running, folks. With the Dawn Blade in hand. Swing out.
Getting a 23 to hit.
Yes, a 23 hits this spooter.
For 14 points of radiant damage.
Take 14 points as you make a light gash into its side.
We're going to attempt to stun it.
Okay. Big old Constitution save. You got a big old 3. As you-
Second strike at advantage.
Yep, as you stab into it, this thing is stunned. There's a new stun thing, right? But yes, give me that swing at a 30 will hit the stunned phase spider.
Yeah, it's the one on 4 leg with lines on the top.
For
That's that
11
one and
points
put on
of radiant.
It will take 11 more points of damage.
And that will end Dusk's turn.
That will take us to the stunned phase spider. It will also take us to the not so stunned phase spider. As I'm gonna roll for it. Well, Galen, it's your lucky day. Honestly, you two are the ones that I didn't want to bite. Does an 18 hit, Callan? As a spider appears behind you.
You're muted.
You're muted.
You
but
are
I'm
muted.
assuming not, because you made the swat away motion.
I swat it away.
As you
No.
swat it
Oh,
away,
beast.
it quickly makes a second attempt to bite you. This time getting a natural 20.
Okay. That hits. but-
Yes. 7 points of
Enjoy
piercing
that.
damage
Mhm.
and 19 poison damage.
All right. Halved because I'm resistant, so
You also
and
have the
8.
poison condition.
no save.
No save. Here's the worst part.
Mm-hmm.
You're paralyzed.
All right.
Which will take us to Casmus.
So he's holding 2 eggs, so he can't use his hand.
Yep,
For...
that is correct. There is a stunned spider next to you.
But
Yeah,
somatic just means I have to use movement. It doesn't say I have to use my hands.
I would
so-
argue you have to use your hands.
I was gonna like have him like do like with his foot like a kick to cast the
What do you want to cast?
Eldritch Blast.
I'll say give it to me at disadvantage. Even though it's stunned, I'm still going to say disadvantage. Because you are holding 2 eggs.
All right. And
Trust me, you don't want me to make you roll an acrobatics check. Yes, one of those will hit. The 15 misses.
22 has to.
22 does
All
hit.
right. And 4. 9 force damage.
9 force damage as one of its legs just kind of gets blasted off with your foot. You just kind of kick into it. Blast forces out of it.
And let's see. No, I can't. I can do it. I don't have any spell slot left, so that'll be it.
All right, that will take us to Fun Guy.
All right. First things first, I'm gonna get up closer to Callum, and bonus action, Lesser Restoration, and clear out that paralysis.
It's
Or is he
bonus, dope.
paralyzed?
What does this look like as you cast Lesser Restoration? You just like shove mushrooms down his throat?
No, this one we're going to touch one, so we're going to reach out, kind of touch. Hand's going to kind of glow like this little orange as spores kind of gather around it and then pass around him, and cures him of the paralysis.
All right. I will say you want to cure him of the poison. Because while he's poisoned, he's
Oh.
paralyzed. But yes.
Okay. Do that. And then with my left hand, I'll let that glow green and try and smack the spider with a chill touch.
Absolutely. 25 smacks the spider with the chill touch.
Nice.
We'll take
16
16
points of necrotic.
necrotic damage. And if it did heal, it does not this turn.
And that'll do it for my turn.
That will take us to Callan. There was a brief point of paralysis in this moment, but Fungi came and, well, gave you some spores.
Good job, Blood. I am going to strike at it with my longsword.
Strike out with your longsword. Do it. A 17,
17.
does hit this spooter.
And it's sapped. And
It will
then
take 8. 19 also hits, as it is sapid. Do a little cancel.
and I will go ahead and smite that.
All right, smite it. Smitty smote. What level of smoot?
Oh, just a first.
A first smoot for 8
'Cause it's
smiting
free.
damage. And how much longsword damage? 7 for a total of 15. As this spider is already very, very badly hurt.
And then I will use a bonus action to, as Earth moves around, Fungi, the Bat, Fergus, And let's see if I can get anybody else. No, it's out of range. As a bonus action, fungi, you can move if you want, but you get temporary hit points, including the bat, and two temporary hit points.
Nice.
I mean, the bat is going to be very useful.
Bat's got 3 hit points.
I know, right? And Fergus is going to strike out at the same spider.
Fergus hits that same spider
For 6
as he
levels.
rams into it and smashes it against that little cliff there. Spooter's dead.
This one's taken care of. Good job, Lot.
Okay, still have that movement? Or is it-
You can move.
You had the
yeah.
movement before it died.
Yeah. You can move
Yeah.
it where
How much movement do I get? A full turn's worth or
You
half?
get a full move.
ball moves.
Oh, that's good enough. I'll use that to get myself closer to the cliff edge.
Putting life on the ledge there.
And I'm going to fly
Yeah.
over here.
Callan and Fergus flies away.
Actually, no. I'm going to stay
What do you
back
mean,
with
no?
fungi.
You saying no
Well,
because you turned the corner and saw all those echo chamber?
No, I wanted to take fungi with me.
What?
No.
He's got to
Can I
mount
take
up.
him with me? Yeah. Takes his turn to mount up.
It would take his half of his movement to mount onto Fergus.
Who needs the mount? Just grab and yank. I'm small.
Right, can he use his part of his free movement? Because he's only moved.
I will say
I mean, I'm still going here. It's just can
Very
fungi.
athletic.
Give me a dexterity save. See if you can quickly grab onto Fergus with a
Come on, lad.
19. I'm just gonna roll a simple d20. If I beat you,
Okay.
it's a no. So I just need to roll a 20.
Right.
If I roll less than a 20, you get a cross. As you bloop, grab onto Fergus, flying across.
That's it for my turn.
All right. That will take us to the other spiders. As an interesting development, you will notably see, 2 of them kind of cram into the space here to bite the shield guardian, while the other 2 lunge forward and disappear, as if phasing out of reality. As these spiders
Great.
look like regular spiders, but in fact they are phase spiders. They're all phase spiders. Oops, all phase spiders.
All the time.
As these 2 spiders are going to bite out against this massive shield guardian. Not an advantage. Still getting a nat 20. Shield guardian is immune to poison damage, I believe, though. So that's going to be
so.
useful here. 21 points of piercing damage to that shield guardian, Yezebo. Just going to go ahead and roll all of these attacks against the shield guardian. I rolled 1 too many. A 23, an 18, and a 23 to hit the shield guardian. They're rolling
He's-
real good.
Oh,
As all of them hit, the shield guardian will take 31 more points of piercing damage.
Is that 52 total?
31 plus, what was the first one? 21 is 52. Indeedly do. As
Okay.
that will take us to Yezebo and the shield guardian.
Oh, Yezebo. Let's see. Uh, goodness. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on the big spider.
All right, the one that is currently stunned
Yeah,
is kind of
blue one.
frozen in place there.
And it is a... Oh, dex save, 17.
It has disadvantage on dex save while stunned, or it just automatically fails?
Auto fail.
That
Automatically fails.
yeah,
straight
automatically
to
fails as it lights up with fairy fire lights. This big spider to the south of you?
Mhm.
Yes, it is lit.
And the guardian has something, some sort of lightning spell.
It does have a lightning bolt
I
spell.
can't find him.
If you alt
lost his
double
handout.
left click on his token, it will open up
Okay,
his.
okay. There we go. Character sheet. There we go. He has lightning bolt.
Yes. Where is he shooting that bolt of lightning? If you want him to do it now, he's also got, notably, 2 eggs in hand. And at this point, he has been attacked by 2 spiders. Ferociously, mind you.
Mhm.
I would like for him to give me an athletics check.
Oh, okay. He's
Just
pretty
to
good.
maintain the delicate balance of...
Yeah,
okay.
he's so great at that.
1 egg is crushed.
Jesus.
Okay, so now he has one hand free.
He does have 1 hand free. There you go.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Look on the bright
So he
side,
can
and
make
he's-
1 attack.
All right.
Is that what he's gonna do?
Let's just. He's gonna attack. Yeah.
All right. Which one's he attacking? Left or right?
Let's do. Left.
All
Going up,
right.
straight up.
They're all left. You got 1 straight up attack on that spooter. 25 absolutely hits that non-phased looking phase spider.
Crush it.
As he just absolutely crushes the spider into splats.
All right.
As-
And that's
yeah.
it.
Fair enough. That will take us to Weller.
Yo,
What's up?
I'm in range now.
You're in range.
Weller's gonna swing out.
Swingy swong.
Good old swingy swall.
Getting rid of the corpses.
At advantage.
At advantage.
I'm
Against.
playing the song of my people.
Crossing the
Stun
chasm.
guy.
28. Yep. It's spider smashing time.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
As that spider is so smashed. Its
Yeah.
body crumples and falls into this chasm as you can hear it hitting every side of said chasm.
Can I squeeze through to the other spider?
Mm, sure. Yeah, there's some rubble there. It's like difficult terrain, but yeah, you can absolutely do it. Why not?
Okay. If I can stand right there, and I'm gonna swing out at that one.
Swing away.
Let me switch that back to automatic because it's not affected by anything, right?
It is not under the effect of anything. Although I would say the corpse of the spider that was affected by the fairy fire does filter in, and you can kind of see a beautiful glow in this angular chasm. But a 20 will for sure hit this spider.
Nice.
as spider goes splat.
Nice.
Another. You can see some thick webbing in the chamber beyond.
That is echo chamber
This
webbing.
is webbing in the chamber
This is-
to the north. This is web webbing.
Natural
This is-
spider webbing.
Echo chamber down here.
I can't see down there.
All right,
It's
well,
all
just use your
dark.
imagination.
That's-
It's down
that's what
there.
I'm doing. All right. Oh, and the other spider phased away, right?
There were two
it's-
spiders that have phased away that you saw.
Oh, lovely.
Two that you had seen.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't want to end my turn right there because if they pop back into place, I'm kind of between the two of us. We're blocking it. But difficult terrain, half movement. Took me 10 to get there, so I've only got 5 feet left anyway. So I'll end it there.
All right, that will take us to dusk. No enemies in sight in this moment. What, pray tell, are you doing?
So Dusk will ready his attack action for if a spider appears in melee range.
Absolutely, you will.
He will just move 5 feet to the south and hold position and be alert and ready.
As you step back, ready, Dawn, and your karate moves for any spider that could appear at a moment's notice, you would hear this crushing footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
Thudding. As you look across the chasm where you had just climbed across, paying no mind to the bat in the room, you can see the lumbering, huge, giant form of a giant, covered in blisters and boils and pustules of magical colorings, like filled with different flavors of Kool-Aid. One of his eyes has been swollen shut, while the other glares with intense, almost flame-like magic. As he glares at Casmus, currently holding 2 eggs, you would see this thing. You've been in the eggs. As he glares at Casmus, I need a wisdom saving throw.
It's not a disadvantage. 15.
With a 15. Casmus. You take 22 points of psychic damage. And as this blast of energy washes over you, you feel the weight of, like, time rapidly passing through your body. You gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Great.
At which point, a club comes flying your way. Actually, a stone comes flying your way.
Wonderful.
Getting a 17 to hit?
That hits.
As you will take 24 points of bludgeoning damage. Casmus, I would like for you to give me an athletics check.
I'm so good at these.
And we're going to -2 from it.
Then
Because you are
13.
exhausted. With a 13. You drop one of the eggs as it goes tumbling into the chasm.
Dear God, leave our boy alone. Not enough.
Let's keep track of these eggs, shall we? Got 1 there. 1 there. That ends this nasty giant's turn. Taking us to Fungi. As Fungi, hearing the echo chamber radiating this giant's voice, you start to hear the faint rumblings of something not so distant.
Well, shoot. Coming from this way behind, from that way.
I'm not going to say where. If you want to spend your turn finding which direction this rumblings are coming from, at the moment it seems like it's coming from everywhere.
Okay.
But if you want to spend your turn making an active perception check, you absolutely can.
Well, I do want to step back a little bit just so I'm not right by where the owl is, right on the edge.
Hoot hoot.
Let's just con save. I don't love a con save, but I'm gonna drop a moonbeam right on Ugly.
Moonbeam?
Moonbeam.
You will make
Con 17.
a world-famous Constitution save. Wouldn't you know it, he got a 17. There's the egg that went down.
It takes 2 points radiant,
He will take 2 points of radiant damage.
and I'll activate my shillelagh for the bonus action.
Getting that shillelagh out.
And
Alright. That will take us to Cosmos. One of the eggs
Alright, so
tumbles
I can-
down as you just feel the weight of eternity. Your speed is slowed by 5 feet. Everything you try to do will be at a -2. Exhaustion.
Right. So we're going to cast the what's it called? Eldritch Blast of the big guy that just appeared
Eldritch Blast.
because we got one hand free.
With the weight of a full day's travel on your shoulders, the feel of, well, missing grips you. As both of your Eldritch Blasts miss this Fomorian giant. Anything else for Casmus?
I don't want to. I know he's blocking the entire way, so I can't. No, I have to stay there because Fergus is blocking me in the little pad down there. It's
I would
like,
say
oh,
you can
move.
pass through for, well, actually, with a possible acrobatics check, you could pass through where Fergus is.
Yeah, I'm horrible at acrobatics. I'm not even gonna try it.
Okay.
Plus the -2 is forget about it.
Fair enough. As you hold your ground there, just flat up against the wall, that will take us to Callan of the Song and the Singing Stones. Tell us, what are the stones singing today?
I'm making sure I can go there. All right.
Fergus will
So,
not fit.
Behind it?
Can he teleport?
Oh, is that a wall?
This is a wall
Gotcha.
here.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'll move up here with Ferguson, and so I can kind of see everything that's going on. I'm going to go ahead and call upon the earth to bless my friends, and first I'm going to bless the party with 3rd level. I'll leave myself out so everyone gets blessed.
As stones stick to each of you.
And then, as a bonus action, stones kind of rumble along your feet. I'm going to give it to 4. Isabeau, Weller, Dusk, and Casmus each get 4 temporary hit points and can take a free move.
And everyone is blessed.
And everyone, yeah, all of them are blessed except for me.
The Shield Guardian?
No, I can only do 4 because it's 3rd level.
All right. And so who did
So
you
you
say
get
can move?
4.
It's going to be Dusk, Weller, Ysabeau, and Casmus.
All right. You 4 can take a full move if you'd like.
We
Does
are
this
gonna
extend our reaction?
It does expend your reaction.
It does use your action, yes. But it does not.
Would a 3rd level bless let you bless 5?
First level's 3, 4. You're right, it's 5, so I can bless one more person.
That is 5.
I guess I'll go ahead and bless myself.
No, well, that would be 6.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Hey, you
No.
got 5. Everyone but
I got
you.
everybody. Everybody but me, yeah.
Does Weller want to move at all?
Ooh, I don't. Are you guys heading towards the echo chamber?
It would seem that way.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? I'll just move to here so that I don't, further, can I get there? There. So I don't further bunch up the clusterfuck going on down there.
All right, bunch up the clusterfuck.
Yeah.
A buncherfuck. Cluster bunch.
Oh.
Yeah, cluster
Cluster
bunch.
bunch.
That sounds good.
Does sound good.
Anything else for Callan?
That's it.
As the stones start singing, that will take us to the miraculous reappearance of spiders. Dusk. A spider appears.
Righty. $18.
18 hits that spider.
$16 points of radiant.
It will take 16 points of radiant damage. Give me that second attack.
One, but a 15.
It is gonna miss.
Alrighty.
As the spider does actually try to bite out towards Dusk. Getting a natural 20.
Wow.
As Dusk, you will take 11 points of piercing and 22 points of poison damage. And
We
are...
will be collecting.
Alright. Roll that deflection.
Deflect 25 points of the damage.
As you take no damage, and because you took no damage, I'm going to say you don't even get poisoned by it. But it does get a second bite. Second bite strikes out, getting a 13 to hit.
And keep deflecting, but not really.
Absolutely. As the second spooter does appear right by the corpses of the other spooters. And promptly tries to bite at the kind of cling to the walls there. Gonna bite at... I already rolled the 2 attacks. Getting a 22 and a 24 to hit the Shield Guardian. As they both hit. Shield Guardian will take 13 and 6 for a total of 19 points of piercing damage. As the spiders skitter along, this one is still up. But that will take us to the rumbling. With a sudden crash through a wall on the other side of this echo chamber, the all too familiar sight of a giant purple worm rears its ugly head as it is going to slither through the echo chamber, cutting off your exit. And first thing it's going to do is it's going to bite Casmus.
Wonderful.
Casmus, it got a 26 to hit.
It definitely hits.
Casmus, you will take 23 points of piercing damage. As it picks you up, you are now grappled and restrained by it. As it picks you up into its mouthpiece, it is going to send a tail stinger towards Fungi. Fungi getting a 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
As it kind of barrels and rocks go shattering and crumbling across. At which point, Casmus gets picked up by it. Casmus, I need a strength saving throw.
Best thing I'm good at.
With a 15. Casmus, you are promptly swallowed into the stomach of this worm. Everything grows dark. So you can see perfectly fine. You can see the interior of these. Actually, you can't see perfectly fine because you are blinded. But you do see like the colorations pretty well because of your devil's sight.
Blind sight.
Oh, you do have blind sight. Fair enough.
We do have blind sight 10 feet.
Well, you can definitely tell that there are rocks and other animal things within this pool of bile that you fall into as you disperse in the belly of the purple worm. That will take us to Yezebo and the Shield Guardian.
Mm-hmm. Shield Guardian likes to smash.
The Shield Guardian likes to smash. It's got one egg in hand, so it can make one smash attack.
I'm gonna do the one that's up above it. That one.
All right, 18 will hit. Or not 18. Haha. Now I'm seeing all of. What's the D10?
I don't know. Here's the Shield Guardian. Coming.
All right. Shield Guardian 23 will hit even more. All of Dusk's attacks just went through. As it does
Oh, that's what it was.
19 points of damage. It is still up.
Oh no.
I will say, before I forget, Casmus, you've got a choice here. What are you doing with that egg in that moment that you're getting swallowed?
But throw it to
Okay.
Fungi.
Fungi, give me a dex save to catch the egg. Fungi catches the egg. Yezebo, what are you doing?
Hold it. How am I holding it?
I don't know. You probably have to drop your shield or your shillelagh. Your call. One or the other.
Oh boy. All right, there goes the shield.
All right. The shield clatters to the ground. Catch an egg. Yezebo.
All right.
What's up?
Bum.
You are in the worst possible place to be. There is a giant on one side of the cavern. There is a purple worm on the other side, and to the north of you, an entire spider's den. What are you doing?
I am going to cast Steel Wind Strike.
Okay. Tell us about that. What's that look like? What's it do? Where are you going?
So I flourish a weapon. It's gonna be a little dagger.
Tiny
Can I
little,
cast
like
the
a
spell?
butter knife.
It's almost a butter knife
Or like a letter
by
opener.
this point. I haven't sharpened it in a while. I can choose up to 5 creatures that I can see within range
Yes.
and make a melee spell attack against each of these creatures.
I mean, what does it look like as you pull out this near butter knife? Do you just start like disappearing, or is it like more like whooshes of actual steel? Is it just a blur? You tell me.
It's gonna be more of a blur. Like she's gonna almost disappear, but you'll see like a shadowy, like ghost of her.
Absolutely. And where are you going to end up? Is that what matters first? That's what matters in the end. Where's your last attack going?
It's going to go on this spider. I'm clicking on the Twitch screen.
Yes.
It's not gonna work.
Twitch screens
This
don't
one
work.
right
Okay,
here.
absolutely.
Does
So,
it?
pray tell, where's your first strike gonna go?
The worm.
All right, give me that. Steel wind strike against the worm.
Pew.
19 hits the worm. Well, 28 hits the worm. 19 also hits the worm. That's a really good strike. It takes 46 points of damage. As Yezbo just kind of... shring. And then where are you
Yeah,
going?
I hit the right nerve and it just causes so much pain. Then I will poof up top.
Doop.
Doop, doop. Hit it again.
Give me
Let's
that attack
go.
against that spooter. Don't even worry about rolling damage. That spooter is very dead. Cut in twain. Doesn't even have time to screech. And then I'm assuming you're going towards the giant next.
Yep, I'm gonna hit that
Hit
giant.
that giant.
I hope. Unamas.
Ooh.
Do I do it? 14?
Just barely.
Yeah, blast.
Sweet.
And
I'm
don't
blessed.
forget about Bless. The giant will take 27 points of damage.
And pop back over, right? Yep. And one last butter knife swat.
That butter knife does some serious damage to the spider. If you want to roll damage, you can.
Let's see.
You absolutely did. For 41 points of damage, you killed 2 of these spiders.
And put a hurting on the other 2 things.
No, I meant that damage would have killed 2 of these spiders, almost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so much damage.
They are
I
dead.
like how she ends between Dusk and Weller. I just imagine both of us just like turning our heads slowly and glancing at her like, holy
And she's
shit.
just holding this, like, dull knife in her hand.
Yeah. It's sharp just on the tip.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Covered in gore and blood and spider guts.
I can't do that again, so you gotta figure things out.
Aha. Which will take us to the top of the round. And the top of the round here is where we're going to take our little 5-10 minute break, folks. So we are in less of a precarious situation. There is an exit should you want to go. However, one of your allies is currently swallowed inside the belly of a giant purple worm. And across this chasm, a fearsome one-eyed giant looking to kill. However, the spider bodies lying strewn about the space. One egg did fall into the chasm already. The shield guardian did crush another. So currently, one guy is holding one like a football, or actually as best you can, like you're strong. So like a baby. And the shield guardian is just palming the other egg. But we're going to take our 5-10 there, folks, so we're not out of the worm nursery yet. We'll see you in a few.
See you shortly.
coffee.
All right, folks. Welcome back to the thing we're doing as we're in the midst of a fight of a. There are some dead spiders about. You have 2 eggs in your current possession. One of them did fall into the chasm, but you were approached by a warden of sorts, being a massive, grotesque giant with a bewitching eye. Casmus tried to get away from this, but unintentionally ran straight into the clutches of a giant purple worm that promptly scooped him up and swallowed him whole. And that's about where we're picking up. Still in the middle of all these shenanigans. The chasm separates you and this giant, and a narrow space separates you and this giant worm. Notably, these giant worms can eat through solid rock really quickly. So that will take us to Weller Bainip. What's up?
Just chilling, man.
Yeah.
Just having a blast.
Straight chilling.
Straight chilling. Certainly not. To eat a big wig. What would that be?
It is an action to eat a big wig.
Yeah, okay. That means I would have a whole other turn of taking damage if I got in there. And it would only give me, I think, an extra D4. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Weller's gonna go for it. Remembering what happened with Yezebo being eaten and being regurgitated by the purple worm that ate her, and seeing this happen to Casmus, Weller is just going to take off running and try to get into the purple worm's mouth and voluntarily be swallowed to attempt to help Casmus.
Get in me belly. You run across. I'm gonna say, give me an athletics check as you try to leap into the worm's mouth. With a 16, I will give you a choice.
Yep.
Fail with no consequences. Succeed with some consequences.
If the goal is to be doing damage, I need to succeed with some consequences.
All right. Does a 21 hit you?
That is certainly going to hit me.
The consequences are you take very poor damage, apparently. 14 points at that, which is reduced to, I believe, 10 at this point.
And for 10 hit points, that's going to be 6.
As you slide into the gullet, tearing into the teeth, you are now blinded and restrained, and inside of the mouth. I will also say that you used one of your attacks.
Oh, you're dirty.
I am not dirty. It is better than using your whole action.
That's true. That's true. All right.
You still have your bonus. But, yeah, it's dark in here. Wet. Slimy. Stinks. There's a Casmus in here as well. You can't see him, though.
Well,
because of the dark part.
My attack. Then I don't have anything bonus-wise. My action surge is already gone from last time.
What I'm saying is you can use your extra attack.
Okay, so extra attack. Gotcha.
Yes, so it didn't use your full action, just one of your attacks.
Okay. I thought I heard you say action one time. That's why I was like, well.
No, that's what I'm saying, as opposed to using your full action, which is like, I don't know what it would be, probably, but you can grapple with one attack. Why not jump into a worm's mouth with one attack?
Let's give him a shot. So disadvantage now.
I would also say, Weller. Nah, you're not that smart. Never mind.
That's fair. I mean, it's not wrong.
You know what? I'll give it to you because I don't want. You know what? Maybe you'll show him up. Real quick, roll me a perception check as you're jumping in.
Perception.
With a 12. Sure, why not? You can see, clear as day, an exit that would have avoided this chasm entirely. That goes into the worm chamber, where you previously were.
Great.
Of course.
But a
Great.
28 will absolutely hit this worm from the inside.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do some damage. Give it a shot.
All right. Are you doing anything special?
I don't think I have anything special left to be able to do.
Got nothing else to give. 25 points of damage inside the worm's tummy.
The funny thing is, does he topple it?
From inside?
We'll find
Mhm.
out how
I
funny
mean,
this is.
he could impact it from the inside so hard it
It
flops
got a
over.
30 on its save. It is not toppled.
That would have been
Oh.
funny.
That would have been
It
funny.
would have been. But it's not. I'm not laughing. Anything else for Weller as you are inside this gullet?
Negatory. Yeah.
All right.
No, I'll say that. That's all I got.
Dusk, what you got?
Okay.
Yes. Is it?
Having seen Casmus's reaction before he sacrificed himself to the purple worm, Dusk will hold up the Dawn Blade, and her light will intensify, shifting from golden sun to pure white illumination. And I'm going to cast Beacon of Hope.
Is that a 30-foot radius?
Yep. And then
Gets really bright in here, y'all. What does Beacon of Hope do for those of us who don't remember? I mean, I
Sure.
remember, but for everyone else.
just for everyone else, sure. So Beacon of Hope gives everyone advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saves. And any healing gives maximum value.
Those are all clutch things in this moment.
Yeah.
Anything else for Dusk?
Um,
Move a little closer.
Dusk will. Yeah, he won. Dusk will then move next to Wormicus Maximus
Okay.
and bonus action, Flurry of
Okay.
Blood.
Okay.
Maybe even stun it. Wow.
Perchance.
Oh man.
I
only
gotta be
25.
careful though.
Let's see this flurry.
Flurry of Blows. So, of course, he's holding Dawn, so this is all fancy kicks. Okay, here we go.
Is it a flying kick?
First one is, getting a
Oh,
17.
17 just misses.
Blast.
So he bounces
That's
off,
blesses on
springs
there.
up the ground. Yeah, and kicks again. Oh,
A 20
dirty 20.
will hit.
All right, we're not going to risk it. We're going to go ahead and apply Hand of Harm.
That
Do this.
automatically poisons it?
Yes. For 10 force and 5 necrotic.
It will take all that. Look at that new. They got a fancy new little poison thing there.
I see that.
And kick number 3. $15.
15 is gonna miss, unfortunately.
Glad I didn't risk it.
Hmm.
And that will be that.
All right. That will take us to the giant who lumbers across Just ignoring the bat. Like, he doesn't care. You're in trouble now. As he is gonna glare at Fungi. Fungi? Actually, let's find out if he gets it back. Yeah, he glares at Fungi. Fungi, I need a wisdom saving throw.
You have advantage on it now, though, right?
You do have
Had
advantage on
advantage.
it. And bless. So there's a good chance. That was a close one. A 19, though. You do make your save. As you will take
You're gonna play bless.
10 points of psychic damage. At which point, it picks up a big rock and is going to slam into... That's hilarious. This thing has reach. Gonna roll for it. Unfortunately, it's gonna be Yezebo.
I'm
All
going to
right.
impose disadvantage.
All right,
Like,
imposing
with
a
the shield.
disadvantage. Yes.
Throw my shield up.
I'm sorry.
Getting a 17 to hit Yezebo.
Shield.
What was that?
Shield.
Yezebo quickly casts shield as this big stone scrapes across Callan's own shield and nearly slams into Yezebo. And quick thinking, magic shield keeps its form at bay. Taking us to the guy of fun.
Did he move far enough away from that moonbeam? Looks like he's pretty close to where he was before.
He was over here. Now he's here.
That's far enough, I guess.
I mean, you can move it onto him as it's a bonus action.
No, it's a full magic action, which is stupid.
Hmm.
Alright, just double checking that really quick.
Put a token out there before I forget.
Yeah, you can take a magic action. Later turns to move the cylinder pieces.
Gotcha.
Dumb.
Gotcha. Well, that moonbeam is out there.
Worry about that later.
Go ahead and give me a con save while we're thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
You did take 10 points of psychic
Good
damage, so
point.
DC 10. Yeah, you're good.
And do I have enough room to get around dusk to get to the worm?
There's going to be a check involved because it's narrow. That is technically the worm space. Give me an acrobatics check. Try and squeeze by dusk in the worm. The 22. Yeah, you just limber. You just go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. You'll have to end there though. But you're in there.
Yeah, let's just start hitting.
All right. He starts hitting. Yes, a 22 self will hit. Effects bless.
Quit hitting yourself.
For 17 points of self damage.
Why is that?
It's because Shillelagh, you cast it on yourself.
Oh, okay. Second attack.
30 will also hit. Actually, real quick, just for funsies. Nope. Okay. A 30 does also hit. It is definitely not toppled.
This time.
17 more points of damage.
Then
20 will also hit.
oh wait a second, hold on. I don't know where to get this. Oh no, it was just
For 10 10 more points of damage. This worm is looking pretty rough.
Right, that's all I can do.
All right. Casmus, you've got an option here, bud. You want average or you want me to roll?
Let's go average.
All right, with an average, you take a whopping total of 17 points of acid damage.
All right, and then we're gonna try to blast our way out
All
with
right.
the disadvantage.
Disadvantage blasting with the Eldritch.
Yep.
Give us two of those blasts. The first is going to miss. The second is going to hit.
Total of 8 force damage.
We'll take 8 points of force damage.
And that'll be it, because we can't really try to move too much, and Weller's there, so there's probably not a lot of space anymore.
There is no movement. You are restrained anyways.
Yeah.
Which will take us to Callan Stone Song.
How
Callan?
narrow is that cavern? Can Fergus fit through?
Which cavern?
Like if I, right here, if I fly over here.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Fungi barely squeeze through.
Well, it's because I was going around. He's flying. Can he go over?
I could go over, but
Into the worm.
Into the worm.
Water's
Let's
nice
just
in
make this
here.
a whole party.
I mean, if the ceiling's high enough, in theory, you can occupy the same space as me, but you have to remain airborne or it becomes a calamity.
right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I could see
No,
that.
that's- My idea is to fly right up there because I really want to be like around
You
its
can, you
stomach
can
area.
share the space above
Okay.
if you want.
In that case, with my blind sense, I think I want to be like in the same space as him, and
Should be more
within
there,
10.
but as you move away, the big old guy strikes
Takes
out
attack.
towards you as you move out of reach.
Mhm.
You know what? Yeah, I'll just strike out at you. Accidentally rolled wrong numbers. Got a nat 1 though.
Okay. In that case, I'm within, and I have blind sight, so I'm going to give a healing word to as a
Mm. Uh. Hmm.
I think the wording of blind sight, he may have an argument.
that you can see within range. Right.
It says you see. There's the other tremor sense you don't.
Yeah, but with
One of them
blind
worded
sight,
differently. That's all. I
Is it with
remember.
tremor
it's not
sense?
the worm.
No, it's with the blind sight. With our 10 feet of blind
With your
sight.
10 foot of blind sight.
Well, actually, I still have whatever.
Tremor
my...
sense only if it's touching the stone.
Right.
Because
the
blind sight went inside, you wouldn't see us even with blind sight.
That isn't behind total cover. So there you go.
Yeah.
They have total
It
cover.
is behind total cover, right?
So I can't heal him.
Nope.
Nope. All right.
But you're there.
And I am. I will attack because I can't heal like I want to. Hold on. Sheet's slow because I have a lot of spells.
Yes. It only gets slower and more spells.
I can imagine. It's a spells combo. Okay. First attack with the longsword then. 13.
13 is going to
Yes.
miss as it clanks against the armored scales of this massive worm.
And then I'm going to hit it and
Quit it.
smite it. There you go. As a bonus action because I cannot heal.
Absolutely. Smickety
And I'm going to do this at
smite.
second level, not first, even though it won't let me change that.
One would say smited.
Hold on, I gotta roll the D8.
For 18 plus 19 points of damage.
And then Fergus is going to try to slam into it.
Fergus, slam away. 18 just hits this worm.
For 8 points of...
Take 8 more points of damage.
And that's all I can do.
That will take us to the worm. Worm's got options here.
Mm-hmm. Eat lots of stuff.
Callan, you're for breakfast.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Going for a big old bite towards Callan.
Okay.
Callan got a 33 to hit. Sorry, I almost said 23.
That's going to hit. Yeah.
Callan, at this point, you take 29 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and give me that strength save. 23, you are not swallowed.
No.
But you
Back
are
beast.
restrained. It's not going nowhere. Neither are you, as you are in its mouth and it's got you. It's kind of fighting between you and Fergus, trying to keep you at bay. And then its tail, swinging around, strikes out towards Fun Guy. Fun Guy, a tail comes your way. Fun Guy, that tail got a 19 to hit, believe it or not.
That hits. I don't have my shield.
Can't put down that egg. But it hits you. Rolling a lot of ones here. But 12 points of piercing damage. And 30 points of poison, which is reduced to 15 because of your heritage. So a total of 27 points of damage. Which will end the worm's turn. Taking us to the one, the only, Yezebo and Shield Guardian. Yezebo and
Yes.
Shield Guardian, what are you two doing?
Yezebo's gonna step there,
All
and
right.
Shield Guardian's gonna come down.
Shield Guardian does heal 10 at the start of its turn.
Yep. Like that.
Still egg in hand.
Yes. And Yezebo's gonna cast Magic Missile at the worm.
All right, magic missile at that worm.
At the worm. Let's see.
Worm. Big worm. That from Friday. As darts of magic go flying towards this worm. Guess what? They hit it. How many missiles are you producing this time?
I'll cast it at second level.
So a whopping total of 4 missiles.
Mm.
Still, 16 points of damage and nothing to scoff at, as they all pelt into the worm's body. Anything else for Shield Guardian and Yezebo?
No.
Alrighty. That will take us to the top of the round. Weller, I'm going to give you the option. Do you want me to roll for it, or would you like to take average?
He's disappeared.
Weller
No, he's
is
chasing
gone.
the dog.
Yeah, dog.
Oh, there's a squirrel in his backyard.
Mm.
Well, this is a pivotal moment, folks. I don't want to reduce Weller's glory for jumping into the worm. We'll see if it pays off.
Glory.
As his dog is going around checking out back. But you know what? You know what isn't out back?
Purple worms.
Outback Steakhouse. Or check out these maps. Hey, Weller's back. Weller, it's your turn. You are inside this worm. Do you want to take average damage, or do you feel lucky and like to
Oh,
roll
man.
damage?
Dude, I feel so lucky.
We're gonna roll.
You're gonna tell me
Roll
if
it.
it ends up above average, right?
It will probably be about average, if I had to guess. It is above average. It is above the average, yes. You take 19 points of acid damage at the start of your turn.
What is the thing that Dusk always does? I'm gonna deflect that.
Okay, well, this
that
is
right?
not an attack. This is just something that happens.
Damn it. All right. We'll take that. And thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yes, here we go.
Let's see.
14.
I like that one better.
Yeah. We're going to go with the 19, though.
Fair enough. All right. Same thing as before. Swinging out.
All right. Blinded and restrained. Swing as best you can with Senor Splaticus of House Friendship, the maul of every man's desires.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
A 20 will hit the worm. Worm takes 29 points of damage, yet does not go toppling over.
Damn.
A 17 just misses.
Where are we at? I will bonus action second wind.
All right. With nowhere to go but down, my friend. You do get a little bit of healing. And that. Ooh. Don't forget to add +1 to that. I still need to change that. We'll get there by the time we level up. That'll take us to...
Hang on.
Yes.
Healing within Dusk's range. Don't I have a benefit of that?
You get maximum. So give yourself 20 hit points.
Oh.
Perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely. Good memory. That will take us to Dusk. As Dusk, you feel the light. Well, we'll look into it later, but you do have total cover. So I don't know if you can be affected by an aura. Because you're not...
An aura's a feeling, man.
Why?
I don't know. Because you have full cover. I don't know.
But I could feel the warmth of
Like
dawn.
I said,
and
I'll
my
look into it
friends.
later. I'm not really too worried
Yeah.
about it. Like, yeah,
The
you get the
spell
full cover.
doesn't itself doesn't specify, but
Right.
I get what you're saying.
That will
All right.
take us to Dusk, though. As
Flashy, stabby.
Callan
Hurty
is
hurt.
being in the middle of almost swallowed by this, and Fergus is trying to keep him on his back as well. A 22 will hit with the Sunblade. Or Dawn.
9 points of
You
radiant.
take 9 points of radiant damage.
Slash at it again.
There you go.
Yes. That totally hits.
And we will have. Oh no, I can't do that.
Oh, Hand of Harm.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's what I was fishing for the last time. But I'll take the damage.
You can only Hand of Harm on unarmed strikes?
Yep. 24 points of radiant damage.
It will take 24 points of radiant damage. I'll look at it real quick. As Dusk, what does it look like as you do this?
So, Weller and Casmus are inside the gut of the worm. Weller's swinging out, cussing in Undercommon. Casmus is feeling about upset because he can't understand what Weller's saying. And then they see the point of the Dawn Blade just go directly through the worm, right between them. And the Dawn Blade actually nicks off a single whisker from the mustache.
Oh no.
And as the Dawn Blade comes ripping back out, it just basically splatters a giant hole out of the side of the worm.
as you splatter that giant hole in the side of the worm. In that moment, you briefly see Weller and Casmus, Death's Door, as the body of the worm goes tumbling down on top of them. They have an exit, but they have to use it. Anything else?
Can I get to Casmus?
I'll say in the split moment, give me a dexterity save. The DC is going to be the Purple Worm's armor class. Actually, we're going to make it the Purple Worm's DC.
Okay.
Which is slightly higher than its armor class. Which you beat with flying colors as you pull Casmus free.
And
well, there's left there.
My bonus action?
You still have your bonus action.
Dusk will do an elbow drop onto Casmus's chest and apply a hand. He will actually do flurry of blows, but apply a hand of healing.
All right.
And so he will get 12 hit points back.
Thank you.
Maximum. Anything else for Dusk?
I think that's enough for now. Dusk need a nap.
As you would hear a call out, Dusk. No! Dusk, I need a wisdom saving throw. As this giant glares out towards you.
And I believe I'm also in Callan's radius.
Yes.
You are.
17, 18, something like that.
18.
He has a +4 to his charisma?
Yeah.
And yes, luckily, because of Callan's aura, you only take... Go on.
I had advantage too, but I'm sure that doesn't matter at that point.
It will... Well, yes. For all of the reasons, you only take 10 points of psychic damage as this giant glares at you. And then a standing leap... Actually, less of a leap, more his leg stretches to the other side, like Stretch Armstrong, and springs into place here, and tries to slam into Dusk. Vengeance. It's open. Getting an 18 to hit Dusk?
That misses as Dusk kitty jumps out of the way as it slams onto the ground.
As it slams into the ground, its pustules starting to burst as rage is boiling. You can feel it. You can see the rage literally boiling from this guy, which will end his turn. He is very distraught. You just killed his best friend or great aunt, who knows? Fun guy, you are up.
Going to first magic action to move my moonbeam right back on top of it. So another con 17 save. Oh man.
Well, if it makes you feel better, he got a 24.
So he takes a point.
He takes 1 point of radiant damage as a little pop. One of his boils bursts.
I don't have to control it because it's moving more on there, so it makes it a little harder for him to go left and right. Maybe closer to the wall. No,
Out towards
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, more that way.
I mean, you could be like directly on it.
Well, we don't have to be right on it. Then we
it needs to take up one.
We just want to take away a little bit of his movement towards. Like, yeah, actually put it closer to Jezebel because she's probably got the. Well, she's got nobody else around except.
I'm
and
fine.
then-
I've got my guardian.
Oh, you can't see over there.
Well, I'm
Just
on top of
drop
the
it on
dead
his
worm.
head.
There you go.
And then bonus action.
Running up the worm.
Bonus action healing word. And as
Well, maximum healing.
yeah,
And what? So that'll be
2d4 plus 13.
13 more points of healing, which will take us to Cosmos. You are covered in goo and ichor, but feel better.
A little bit better. We're gonna stand up first of all,
He's standing up, folks.
and we're gonna back up a little bit, but we're gonna cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at the big guy.
Give me those Eldritch Blasts. And actually,
And
real quick, Callan, give me a con save for concentration on the bless.
Oh yeah.
It's like DC 12. You're good.
so 2 Eldritch Blast. 24 and 22.
Both of those are solid hits.
For 8 and 9.
17 points of
17.
force damage. Holes just get blasted into him as they seem to almost like create this kind of stretchy goo between them. Like when you break open a Stretch Armstrong. Stretch him too
And that'll
far.
be it.
Which will take us to Callan. As Callan, you would fall prone.
Nope. All right. I will stand up. And I'm going to move Fergus over here to. He's going to go over and lick Casmus, giving him 20 hit points.
Casmus, you get 20 hit points.
And then I'm going to heal myself with an actual spell. So for 32,
That is not what I wanted to do.
38. And I heal myself.
Casmus
for
just
30.
killed himself.
Yeah. I was
As Callan cast a
13.
level what heal on himself?
2.
no, I pressed damage instead of
Yeah, that'll do it.
So
And then-
there we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 people near me will get as 8 temporary hit points.
And you
And
can
you
move
take- And can move
with a
as-
reaction.
with a reaction as stones kind of form around your feet. And then Fergus moved 5 feet there. Fergus is gonna fly and ram this thing because it can fly above dusk, right?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
17 hits this big old giant. We'll take 7 points of damage.
And it's flying up as it rams into it. And that will be my turn.
Which will take us
As
to
far as the movement for reaction, so can Weller just go ahead and stand?
Oh, do you have to be able to see them, Callan?
That's a good question.
If it's Barty, maybe not.
Yeah, it might be
that's
see
all
or
right.
hear.
And
I'm
he
still
could
in
be
here.
shouting. Yeah, exactly.
Hold on.
He likes to move it, move it.
It doesn't say. A number of creatures within 60 feet. I don't have to see them.
So there you go. Yeah, Weller, you can get out of there. It takes 20 feet of movement to get out of the worm's gullet.
We'll do that then.
And then you still have 10 feet.
Still got 10 feet. You come out prone, so you've got no feet. You got 5 feet of crawling, if you'd like.
Crawl. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
you can't even stand, right?
Correct.
No.
You'll stand next turn. So
Yeah, I'll stand next
Five
turn.
within 5 feet of somewhere within the worm is where you can end up.
Yeah, I'm fine there. I'll just stand it.
All right.
Next turn. That's fine.
Which will take us to the one, the only, Shield Guardian and Yezebo. There's at least 2 Shield Guardians in this world, folks, so don't take that too seriously. What does the Yezebo do?
Yezebo plus 10 for the Guardian, and Guardian Smash.
Guardian Smash
Mhm.
with one hand.
It's good. It's a good smash.
That's a good smash. Shield Guardian does a good shield smash. Be a good fight between these two.
And Yezebo cast magic missile.
All right, magic missiles, tried and true. Nothing wrong with that. What level?
One.
Level 1. A for a whopping total of 11 points of damage. Which will take us to, if anything else for Yezebo,
No.
takes us to the Weller. Weller,
Yeah.
Callan just saved you from taking the acidic damage that was still inside of the worm's gullet.
Thank you, Callan.
I
And I'll shoot a glare over at Dusk.
Whoa.
You're welcome.
You now feel terribly off balance because of that
Yep,
one hair from your mustache is missing.
Yeah. I'm going to count them again tomorrow. I know I'll be -1. I'm assuming there is no room for me through that gap.
It'll be an acrobatics check. The owl's whatever. He's around.
And Fergus is flying up.
Fergus
top.
is flying, but it's really dusk, so it's still movement through a occupied square of a narrow opening. So there's a chance that you can get through if you'd
Okay.
like,
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a shot. Why not?
and you could end up right there if you wanted to.
Yeah. So what'd you say for it?
It'll be an acrobatics check.
An acrobatics. All right.
Acrobatics.
Let's make sure I have disadvantage turned off.
Yeah,
Oh.
you nimbly just kind of squeeze through dusk as
All nimbly bimbly.
you've got places to be, and they're face to face with this giant.
He's an ugly bastard. I'm gonna swing out at him.
Swing away.
Oop, did it actually? Okay.
Yes, a 30 will hit. We'll take 27 points of damage and is not toppled.
Oh, come on, Topple.
These guys are really heavy con hitters. A 19 also hits with your senior Splaticus of House Friendship. Splaticus Finch. I forget the Finch part. For 27 more points of damage, and once again, is not toppled, but is very badly wounded.
That is all I can do.
As now its creature glares at you. Dusk, what are you up to? You could potentially fit by Weller right there too. No problem.
Dusk will move up and swing out with the Dawn Blade.
Absolutely you will. As there is moon, sun, and drow attacking this creature. 28 will hit.
For
Dawnblade
9 points of radiant.
scalds into the shin of this horrible, horrible, ugly giant.
And we will see if we can get lucky
Oh.
and apply a stunning strike.
Oh. Got a 19.
I'll take the advantage.
There was a chance.
Yep.
More of a chance with this than the worm, for sure.
Swing through again.
All right. At advantage.
28.
Go fishing. A 28 will hit.
For 14 points of radiant.
As you can see, he's kind of wobbling and hobbling along the edge of the cliff. He's looking rough.
He's looking rough.
That was
And
that
bonus
was,
action, flurry of blows.
that was the cue for the dog to start barking.
Yeah, they didn't listen.
Yeah.
So
Dude.
bonus action, flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Well, it's not at advantage, but well, 25.
A 25 or 25. We're gonna go with the 25.
We go with the 25.
I'm gonna say no. We're going with the 25.
Not nice of you. All right, 7 points of force damage.
As you deal 7 points of force damage. He's nearly toppling over.
21.
21 hits again.
13 points of force damage.
13 points of force damage as Dusk stealing all these kills. What's it look like as you kill this Fomorian? This giant.
So the Fomorian, as it's being pummeled, rears back to try to slam onto Weller and Dusk. And as it rears back, Dusk reaches out his foot and just lightly ding, hits it. And it just goes over.
Just no crack as his neck breaks on the way down. And is dead. As his body tumbles into the depths. You are all left haggard and breathing in the space of giant worms. However, a new wall has also been opened from the previous worm. Unsure of where it goes.
Tunnel this way.
Fungi's gonna push the egg into Casmus's arm so he can go pick up his shield.
Fungi, I'm sorry, but in the hustle and bustle of the fight, your shield went tumbling down as well.
Oh,
Or so you thought, until you find it just kind of underneath some rocks. It's just right there. There was a moment. What? All you can hear now is your own voice is echoing, still rather loudly, in this echoed chamber. But you'd hear the light skittering of bats in the distance. No chittering of spiders. All seems to be a little more quiet. Maybe other worms, but none near here.
Right. So let's get out of here, lads and lasses. I think I've had enough of worms.
Yeah.
this door before
Yeah.
we go.
What? What was the question?
What do you think? Can I milk this worm before we go?
Aye. Go ahead, lad.
How much time you wanting to spend?
How much time did it usually take before I get the other ones?
Like half an hour.
We don't have time. We need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I've had my fill of these things, and I don't want to fight anymore.
Each dose is worth 2,000 gold.
The eye and our lives are worth a bit more.
That's debatable.
My life's worth a bit more. I
Yes,
say
I
we
got
take
it.
the tunnel and get out. I mean, this has been epic and everything, and it'll be a good tale. But I don't want to fight any more of these creatures. We got what we came for.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Good lad. Let's go.
All right, as you all collect yourselves, only 2 eggs in hand, start trudging eastward out of the Purple Worm Nursery. Finding yourselves back in the tunnels of the Worm Writhings. Once again, sheer tunnels. Show you the art again of the tunnels.
That'd be so creepy to walk through.
Yep. Into darkness. The days ahead. Food will be scarce. Going through the Worm Writhings is usually the case. But you have some good gatherers. Unsure of the time that passes, but at least a couple of sleeps. You start to get the inkling. You're being watched, even in these tunnels.
So, all right.
But uncertain what may be watching you, or if you're actually even being watched, you do have 2 purple worm eggs, unhatched, pristine, hardened. You survived. So far. We're going to pick up there next time, folks, as we see what awaits us in the Worm Writhings next time on Out of the Abyss. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week, Thursday, or whatever day it is for you that you're watching it. Yep.
See y'all next week.
Thanks, Twitch.
Right.
Night.